Welcome to News Flash. We dig into the papers now, but right before we dig into the papers, Jay Foley, you know I'm up to mischief, right?
Tell me about
when
it.
I look at you like this,
yes.
You know that me be do them.
Share with me.
What color of jacket are you wearing?
Ebe.
Right. This is Obotine green.
Mountain green, eh? Ayo. And as for the trousers?
This one. Ew.
The coloring, though. You am for this shoot, though.
Oh, yeah.
Sister, what your color be now, she?
Oh, instead and for was a member, Mr. Sa, and no power. Instead.
So why you combo?
Yeah.
Watch,
dress.
Can you show them your shoes? It's 2 away from here.
Yeah.
It's 2 away from here.
My red bottom.
If you see the sort of heels she's on, hey, the Daily Guide newspaper this morning, because the path I'm treading, I know people will get injured. The Daily Guide this morning says, "Fix It leader hails coup." It's all about Guinea and what has been happening there, and Oliver Mausi Baka Vomao and his comments as far as the coup is concerned, the coup in Guinea. He said in a series of Facebook posts, "Neho, I welcome the news of a military coup in Guinea, still waiting on confirmation of its success. Hopefully, a new transitional process is put in place quickly. Guinea shall work again." Another post said, "If only the people of Guinea had fixed themselves, all this wouldn't be happening." So you see how he makes a nexus, draws linkages between fixing your country and, you know, that bit there. But have you seen the other videos? You know, yesterday I stumbled upon some more videos of, you see when the military is going through town and the people are hailing them, but there's one where you actually see them in one of these, I think, Nissan Patrols, the old type, with Condé in the back seat. The expression on his face and the people jeering at him while they're going and screaming, you know, liberté, liberté, and all of that. I listened to one of the Guineans and he was saying, finally, the people are free, liberty for the Guinean people.
And that was a question I wanted to ask this morning as well, that this will be a very difficult spot for the chairman of ECOWAS, our president, because would you condemn what the people are actually excited about? It'll be very difficult. So here are the people who are so excited about the fact that this military leader has taken over via a certain illegal means, but the people, most other people, if I can say, are accepting it.
Well,
however, for diplomatic relationship and conversations, he has to be seen to be saying no. But clearly, I'm very sure they're very much aware of the people's excitement.
Absolutely.
So what happens?
If the ECOWAS chair, which is our president, understands democracy, he really does understand democracy. He cannot criticize why the people are jubilating, because that's a near democracy. He can only talk about what's happening with the military.
Yeah, so in here, the Ghanaian Times, it says here that ECOWAS threatens Guinea expulsion. UN, AU join to condemn the coup and demand release of President Condé. Now, beyond this caption, it doesn't state whether I release him for him to take over presidency.
Well,
actually, when you look at the African Union's statement, so the African Union has spoken on the matter. ECOWAS has also spoken on the matter. They seem to be towing the same line. Felix Tshisekedi
to reinstate
Mahamat from the AU, and then, but especially the African Union is talking about reinstate or let him return to his proper functions and cede power. You get the picture. But in a quick, you know, reference to what you just pointed out, the people may celebrate, but what component of the people is that? We don't know.
The size of it.
The voting public. Yes, he went for a third term, October and all of that. Maybe many more people are dissatisfied with the coup. But it's only those who are satisfied that are pouring out on the streets, and that we know. I mean, look at the Nkrumah situation. People were jubilating, only for them to realize later that the grass wasn't as green as they felt. And again, it's a democracy. We can't at any point say, oh, this coup is okay because the people are, oh, but that coup is bad. If you vacillate like that, it means that you will lose the moral high ground too. So there's no way our president
condemn the coup, but on the backside, go like, yes. No.
Seriously? Or maybe if that president in the crown, he's been giving you a tough time, you say, oh no, it is a real thing.
But the big question everybody's been asking is that when he tried to alter or amend the constitution to suit him, what did ECOWAS say?
And that is an interesting point. Alassane Ouattara, who is actually a close pal of our president's, did it. Alpha Conde last year did it.
Well, I
So
don't think
maybe we ought to be asking
ECOWAS
a
will
lot of
drill
questions.
down to how you govern your country. I think they leave I think it is when you get to certain when the conversations affect other African countries, other member states, then ECOWAS steps in. But as to how you govern your country, maybe they may have some oversight responsibilities, but it will not be to.
This is actually, you know what?
Because this is governance,
and it's a tough one for our president. It's a tough one because he didn't just alter the constitution; it was a referendum, and then the people accepted. However way he did it, and then he got to win, then I really don't understand why.
But the constitution before he did that was clear: 2 terms.
2 terms, but
A maximum of 2 terms. And we have too many of our presidents tinkering with constitutions to suit. I mean, let's face it. It's like, is it Mo Ibrahim, the billionaire, Sudanese billionaire? Well, he's British actually, so because we don't refer to him as. But he said once that we have so many old leaders in Africa. Where are they taking us to? The grave? You know, he was comical about it, but we have a certain core group of people, the likes of Conde at what, 83?
83.
All of them. Remember, was it Abdelaziz Bouteflika? And what happened to him? Wheelchair bound, he still wanted to. I'm not saying that elderly people, I'm not trying to be ageist.
You know, in Africa, age
I'm not trying to be ageist, but the point is we have so many of these at the helm of affairs. Some of them have been in power for like 30 years plus. What the hell? Are you the only person who has wisdom?
Somebody's been in the banking industry for 30 years plus.
And young people are languishing.
Somebody has been at the bank.
Maybe the young person
I know a banker who has been
be
banking in the same bank for the past 25 years.
Banking
are we
and leading a country are 2 different things.
It's a person's job. The person's job is I want to be a president. I want to be a politician for 30
Ben,
years.
help me here. You understand it better. You understand?
Yes.
But you're not even addressing but he had a referendum. Did people vote with guns to their head?
Oh, well, the referendum itself was also problematic. Because allegations of rigging.
Every election.
All of those.
Even our own ECOWAS chair who's speaking to this issue has been accused of it.
Are you sure you want to go down that road?
So on the Daily Graphic this morning.
That again, who gets the most difficult job? EC boss, the Black Stars coach, or the president?
Please add the ECOWAS chair.
ECOWAS chair.
I'll just wrap with this because I mentioned the first story and you all jumped on it.
I know.
So let me just do this. Last one, on page 3. NDC lashes Presbyterian Moderator. Oh, you've heard of that one, right?
No.
Yesterday I was talking about the Anglican bishop who was saying something. NDC lashes Presbyterian Moderator. The moderator of the Presbyterian Church of Ghana, Right Reverend Professor Joseph Obiri-Abuamante, has become the latest high-profile personality to be verbally abused by the elements of the NDC. And you know why, right?
Why? Because of the cathedral?
Agenda 111, no? The hospitals. If you are criticizing that, and if I might add, by extension, policies of government, you are
which?
You know when the Spanish say bruja, bruja, see how it sounds? We are beifo. Anajo bojaka rebo. Well, are you a wizard?
Oh yes.
You criticize Kakao.
Yes.
And I posted something on the National Cathedral, so I'm sure I qualify to be a wizard.
Have you donated already?
Donated?
The 100 cities.
100 Ghana. Obibesi, I comment my reserve.
Okay, I will continue with the Daily Graphic this morning. The big one in front of the Daily Graphic is spilled concrete threatens motorists and Ministry of Road takes action.
Yes. What did they
This one is around Shashi area.
Shashi. Also coming towards airport this morning, I realized that there's a lot of gravel and mortar on the road. Yeah.
Okay.
So we also got in there.
Yeah.
Yeah, but at least the Ministry of Road is taking action, so that's some good news. Okay, your car tires are safe. All right, and also it constitutes forum to discuss challenges. Mahama has been speaking. This was at the time he was saying that it looks like the government is using COVID-19 as a whipping boy. Yeah, so he wants, I don't know whether this forum is for the whole of Ghana or certain stakeholders. Who are we going to be selecting to represent us to represent us, to be discussing the challenges.
Like the proper representation.
Absolutely. So we want, when they suggest the way, they should give us the strategies to achieve them. That's it. ECOWAS demand to return to constitutional rule in Guinea. Ben has been giving you an update, but it's in the middle page of the Daily Graphic this morning. Board trustees of National Cathedral to raise 250 million for project. Yes, it's in the middle page. That's it.
All right. So let me also quickly go to the Ghanaian Times, continuing the stories here. ECOWAS threatens Guinea expulsion. I already said that. Now, also front page stories here. Defense Ministry 500 bed capacity hospital work ongoing. Says a contractor. Central Regional House of Chiefs throws weight behind fight against Galamsey. And some human interest stories here. Court finds 3 COVID-19 patients 6,000 Ghana cedis for attacking the doctor. I think there was this Nigerian artist in there as well. 3 granted 250,000 Ghana cedi bail for robbing victims of their vehicles. And this one, man arrested for possessing weed. When you see the weed plant, pass.
Which type of the weed has been legalized? Is it the one for commercial and health purposes? Huh?
I think so.
Yeah, they need to be clear
so when
on
the police
it.
catch you, then you just quickly
That's for health purposes.
You just chew it quickly and drink water.
How did you know you have to chew and drink water?
No, your doctor has recommended that you chew
Take
it quickly so
take
that they
2
say
in the morning, 2 in the evening.
Anyway, backstory here on the back page of the Ghanaian Times newspaper. Black Stars lose to Bafana, and that story is here. Hearts right to CAF over Champions League match. Suddenly, people are saying that the day you should be removed. I saw a trend on Twitter, and I'm saying to myself, hey. Anyway, let me just play a little joke here on our president.
If I may just chip in, the woes of the Black Stars go way past the day.
I know.
Mm-hmm.
And Jordan Ayew. Let's not Ayew-lize this.
Hey, look, our president, our president Baba, hey, our president Baba, Charlie.
Really? Does he have a baba?
Oh, by all means, he keeps that. I mean, it grows, but you have to trim it because.
Does he need one?
Oh yes.
How do you know it grows?
Hair. I mean,
not everybody grows hair.
I mean, you grow hair, but they would.
Some of us are naturally. What is it?
Look.
The Lord is our baba. The Lord. Some of us, the Lord is our baba.
I know. The guy has let the president nice. Wow.
Ayo. Is it a wrap for the Ghanaian Times newspaper?
Yeah, it's a wrap for the Ghanaian Times newspaper.
But you do know that if
on the note of the Baba,
anyone comes and asks about who was talking about the president's Baba and all of that, I'll point to you, right?
Yes.
I'll be like Jay Foley.
I'm saying because the president Baba has.
I have no idea what he was talking about.
And it's not teamwork.
Men are very
particular.
Men are very particular about their barbers. Trust me. And if I could ask men to give a shout out to their barbers, the list would be endless.
But some barbers, Well,
yeah.
Page 4 of the Finder newspaper. Let's support children with cancers to survive. That's according to First Lady Mrs. Rebecca Akufo-Addo. That's with the Finder newspaper. And she has asked members of the Childhood Cancer Society of Ghana to continue supporting children with cancers to help them survive. Interesting bit there. Just a few dynamics. She noted that there have been impressive achievements in reducing under 5 mortality in Ghana from 127 per 1,000 live births in 1990 to 46 per 1,000 live births in 2019. Good cause to assist. Stop extortion, traders factor it into pricing, COP Bonga says. That's page 5. Carpenter granted 200,000 Ghana cedi bail for sexually molesting minor. And this one is becoming something. I think Adam Musa, the lawyer, is calling for, more when it comes to the age of, defilement, to be moved to 17 instead of 16. And, the age of legal consent is, I think, 16, or is it 18 rather? And so there are some problems in there that ought to be addressed. COVID-19 protocols abandoned in most lorry stations in Bolgatanga. And just going back to this, CK Akono needs the support of Ghanaians to succeed. That's according to Yao.
How else are we supposed to be supporting him? Did he show how?
Well, Gary House thinks otherwise, that CK Akono is not the ideal man for the job. He did a post on Twitter recently as well, and it gathered quite a number of reactions to that as people were, some being in favor of the decision, and others, of course, criticizing as usual.
Okay, very quick one. You're doing polls and all of that. Do you watch football?
Sometimes.
Sometimes. You are not a football fanatic.
I am in there once in a while.
Okay.
I come into teas and go away.
With what you've seen of our Black Stars,
should
we retain CK Akono?
I mean,
let's be brutally honest. Should we?
Yes, I think we should retain him.
What do you think? No idea?
No,
you want to sit
he
on the
shouldn't.
fence?
He shouldn't be retained.
He shouldn't be retained. So we should do him
Uncle.
like that.
Well, I think people.
Let's keep. I mean, let's keep trying
For
until we
me-
get the best.
And
I would say
just
on the back
give
of
them a chance.
what we've seen with Akwesi Appiah, chapters 1 and 2, and all of that, maybe we should give him a little more time. But the danger there is the World Cup qualifiers, they don't wait for anybody. Do you get it? So it's up to us to decide.
Okay. Okay, so the Chronicle as well, there's a photo of the newly constructed Regional Coordinating Council for Western North in front of the Chronicle. These are part of the massive project for new regions. And also the Daily Statesman, Akufo-Addo applauded for new regions. House of Chiefs President says creation is boosting local economies. And no Kululu in Agenda 111 contract upon Nkrumah speaking is on page 2 of the Daily Statesman as well. Lands Minister charges RCC over illegal mining. The story is on page 2 of the Daily Statesman. The RCC is Regional Security Councils to prioritize matters relating to the fight against illegal mining in the country. That's it for the Daily Statesman and the Chronicle.
Well, I can wrap mine off as well with the new crusading guide. The story here also broke yesterday. Taiwan says 19 Chinese warplanes entered its air defense zone. And there's a picture here of the airplane flying upside down. That's what's even of great concern to me. That these pilots, you enter, you enter upside down. It's like a China crown west.
That might be a pilot like you. You know, 2 days ago you were a pilot.
Yeah,
2 days ago.
Oh yeah,
he
he was a pilot doing all sorts of gymnastics that
You can imagine the
in real life circumstances he would never do.
I would never do. Say that again. New crusading guide as well. Confusion in PNC heightens over petition to impeach its chairman, and that's where I wrap mine.
Guys,
up
I
as
don't
well.
understand football, but who's this footballer who's been in coma for 39 years?
Oh yeah,
One who died, the French national?
Yes,
Oh,
Jean-Pierre Adams.
yes,
Jean-Pierre Adams.
Yeah.
So
Some
in
French
coma
name.
for almost 40 years, 39 years. I think he was 73.
He passed 73, so he was half of his age.
Wow.
Wow. Wow.
I think it was a mistaken hit
yes,
in the,
anesthesia, wrong anesthesia.
Oh,
given him a practically
That is-
fatal dose of
that is terrible.
Was he
anesthetic.
married? Did he have kids? What would you
Yeah, I
do
believe so.
if it
So-
was you?
Yeah, for family
Jay,
to
will
still
you-
stay on, like.
Will you wait? 39 years. Ben?
I think he had
Let me
would you
like
what?
to put the tough questions here.
Wait for 39 years.
Yeah.
So the person is in that state. I would wait.
39 years.
Yeah, I would.
Oh.
I would want to know what the outcome is. But well, these things you must always put them to practical terms.
Action
I am not in that
without
situation,
thought
so,
is
but I think I
empty.
would.
Thought without action is blind. That's why I'll leave him a first answer.
I think I would. And technically, though, per the law, I'll just have to wrap up here. If you're married to the person, right? So you've not divorced the person. Whatever, the person is in a comatose state. What are you going to do? Remarry? That is bigamy.
Kwame Nkrumah said action.
Action
without thought
is empty.
Bad man.
Thoughts without action
is blind.
And if I take us to the break.
There's more on the show. Stay with us.